Hey guys, welcome to Coffee Combos. Hi, Lindsie.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be sitting next to you in a men's hoodie.
In a men's hoodie. I know. I normally don't wear men's clothes, but today I was just kind of digging it.
It's cute. You did a good job.
It was a small, and I was like, you know what? Hey, have you ever been to a store and you're like, I really like that, and I'm going to buy it and spend the money on it, but I might never wear it?
Yes,
because
several times.
That happens to me all the time, and then all the stuff ends up going to Goodwill.
Oh, good.
So if anybody's listening to this that lives in my area and you know where I live, I take stuff to Goodwill all the time. So if you want new items, then they will be there.
That's so funny. So how are the kids? I mean,
the kids.
How is Jackson?
Meaning Jackson and Will?
Yeah.
They're well. Playing baseball and enjoying playing baseball. I am so shocked this year because last year when we were podcasting about this, I was talking about dreading playing baseball, and Jackson's so into it this year that it's like really refreshing.
The boys just ended basketball, and I think I was so excited for the season to end.
Why? I thought they
because
loved it.
on Saturdays when they have games, sometimes they would be back-to-back games like 9 and 10, and then sometimes Lincoln would have a game at 9, and Isaac wouldn't have a game until 12. So I'm spending the entire day playing baseball.
And now you understand why I have one kid.
So, right.
Yeah.
And then Lux is like hard to contain, for hours at a time in a basketball environment.
I know, but he's so cute when I see him like running on the court.
Ball is life for him. If he doesn't have a ball in his hand, he's
it's
screaming.
Life. Yeah.
Yes.
I love it. Well, so many people have been asking us questions, and I've been getting personal DMs about this, about Game of Clones, and I don't go on dating shows. So I know that you did, and you signed up for something that you didn't really know what you were getting into.
Not at all.
And I think you like sneakily did it behind my back. And
I
then
didn't tell you?
No, you signed up for it, and then when you were going to go film, that's when you told me that like you were
doing this dating show.
Yeah, because I was probably going to be like, that's stupid.
So dumb.
Like, why would you go to a dating show? You can't even date in like real life.
This is true.
This is probably why you went on the dating show.
Right.
So we're super excited that we have a special guest.
We have Jalen from Game of Clones on Coffee Combo. So welcome, Jalen.
Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So I'm going to let Lindsie ask the first couple questions because she didn't watch the show, and I think she just wants to get to know you right off the bat.
She said she's coming after me.
Oh, she is.
That's what she told me.
I couldn't watch this show because
I was
just
awkward.
feel like I could not watch it and take Kail seriously in a dating situation.
You have to tune in because
I can't.
It was just really like fun more than like it was.
They were, you know what? It was so weird for me, but they were a good group of people. Like they were all really good energy.
Okay, so let's rewind. So how did you get approached to do Game of Clones? Did you sign up to do Game of Clones? How did this happen?
No, actually they reached out to me through Instagram. So this was like...
What?
For everybody or just you?
Just me, I think. Because, so this was back last May. Or no, they probably reached out to me last like April, kind of around there. Yeah. And they, like, some random account, you know how there'd be those accounts that have, like, 2 followers.
Yeah, you're just, like, not sure about them?
They just messaged me, like, hey, blah, 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 we have this show that's coming out, like, you would fit perfect for it. Would you be interested? It's for MTV. I'm like, all right, yeah. And then they said, okay, so then told me to apply, like, or I had to put in, like, application or whatever, and then they did, like, a Skype interview with me, and they're like, okay, you're on, and then... it was Memorial Day weekend, I think. That was when we shot it. And so then I just went out to L.A., shot it. I had no idea it was going to be, like, as big of a production as it was. Like,
I'm shocked.
Did
you
hashtag
hashtag something that they found you? Because
I was just posting, like, I normally do, like, I was really big into, like, fitness and stuff like that at the time. Then, so, like, a bunch of people were, like, following me, and they just hit me up, and then that's how I ended up on the show.
That is so random.
Because I was at a shoot for TRL when they came in the room, and they were like, we really have to talk to you about something. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm getting fired. And she was like, no, like, we're doing this dating show, and, it's going to be fun or whatever. And I didn't really think anything of it. I didn't take it too seriously at all,
Right,
so it was like a dating show. Like, I've never been on a date. Like, this is weird. And
I just have 3 kids, but I've never
I've never been on a date. It's fine. That's so crazy. But I'm like, you guys had to have, like, yeah, I guess how else would you cast for that if nobody knows about it?
So wait, so do you think it could have been like somebody that knew you or like followed you or
maybe, yeah, I guess, because I was doing like hashtagging and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
maybe they were looking at
because they were
hashtags.
looking for people who
like dreads.
I
black.
said they asked me who's
Sorry.
my celebrity crush. I said I don't have one, but a dreadhead will ruin my life. Like that's I'll let a dreadhead ruin my life. So. So they were like, who has dreads? Like The Weeknd, Quavo, and I think there was one. They wanted me to do Drake. And I was like, I'm just not into.
He's too clean.
Like I like him rough around the edges, you know. So
yeah, Drake's just too.
So they were like, okay, Quavo's fine. Like we'll just go with Quavo. But like, am I attracted to Quavo? No, like I'm really not. But it worked out because everyone was a super good time.
So you get questioned like if you want to be on this show, and do you just basically immediately say yes that you're going to do it? And it's like you've never been on TV before?
So, yeah, I'd never been on TV before.
That's why
my
you
first
said
time
yes.
ever. Yeah, so it was like MTV, they were like, we're doing this show for MTV. Do you want to do it? I'm like, I'm not going to say no. Like, I had no idea like it would be that type of like production and be like on the main like MTV channel like that when I was doing it. Like I just told my mom, like, Mom, look, someone reached out to me for MTV and she's like, you better do it. I was like, okay. And then so I did it. It was fun.
So do you feel like you did it to like become famous or like semi like IG famous, or do you feel like you did it because you really wanted to pursue dating, or do you feel like it was like a combination of both?
Or it's just like
and
an
then
opportunity.
That's going to lead me to the next question.
So I feel like it was something completely like different than all of that, because the weekend before I had just graduated from school with my master's, and then when they told me the dates of it, it was only like 4 days. So it was more of like, okay, I don't even know what I'm going into, but it's like kind of a celebration for me finishing school.
Yeah.
So it could be something fun, and who knows, it could be something really big. So why not?
It's a cool experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I've never done anything on TV before. I have nothing to do Memorial Day weekend. It's 4 days, so why not? And they're paying for my hotel, paying for me to go out there. Like, why not?
Fine. Like, yeah, you have
I
literally
have
nothing
absolutely nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So they cast you guys, and did they tell you in advance that it was gonna be Kail
did you know?
or Kaylin?
No, so they didn't say anything to us. So actually, they kept us all like separated, so we didn't see each other.
I
for,
wasn't
like,
allowed to see them either.
Yeah, we weren't
They
allowed
kept
to
me
see her
separate.
until we all like started getting ready in dressing room and all that stuff. That's when we started hanging out. But then the first time we saw her was when she, like on TV when they showed it. That was the first time we actually
like
saw
I
her.
had no idea what I was walking into. So my reaction was so real. Like I was like, what the fuck?
So it's like, it was like actually our real reactions. Like we never had seen her before. I didn't know who. Like
even after you saw me, you didn't know who I was.
That was going to be my
great.
next question. Like, have you ever watched Teen Mom?
No,
that's really good.
I've never seen Teen Mom.
So
everybody when till this day, no, I still haven't seen Teen Mom.
So wait, so you have
TV.
never watched Teen Mom, which I mean, I don't know why you would watch Teen
Right.
Mom, but
He
I'm
has
just
a
like
sister, or
asking,
maybe he's got kids. We don't know.
Have you heard of Teen Mom before?
Oh yeah, I've heard of Teen Mom before.
Because that would be weird if you hadn't, and then I would
I've
think you were a
Teen
liar
Mom.
if you told me that. So
no, I definitely heard of Teen Mom, but I wouldn't be able to be like, oh my god, she's from Teen Mom.
Yeah.
Some of them knew.
Some of them knew.
Yeah, that was going to be my other
I should have
question.
known. As soon as he knew, I just said I definitely shouldn't have picked you.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, I need to tell you guys again about HelloFresh. I know a lot of people are on the fence about meal planning because they aren't sure if it's right for them, but let me tell you why it's awesome. So HelloFresh is awesome because it's great for busy families, and we want to eat home-cooked meals. We're tired of eating out.
HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that shops, plans, and delivers step-by-step recipes and pre-measured ingredients so that you can just cook, eat, and enjoy. They have 3 plans to choose from: classic, veggie, and family, and each box is made up of fresh, responsibly obtained ingredients from carefully selected farms and high-rated trusted sources.
So I've been dying to tell you guys about the hot honey chicken. It sounded so good, and it was. It's the perfect amount of hot and the perfect amount of honey. So for me, it takes the hard parts out of making home-cooked meals, and you can just enjoy the yummy food with your family. Get out of that recipe rut and start cooking outside of your comfort zone by discovering new delicious recipes in each week's box.
For $80 off your first month of HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com/coffeecombos80 and enter coffeecombos80. It's like receiving 8 meals for free. That's $80. That's a lot of money.
Again, visit HelloFresh.com/coffeecombos80 and enter coffeecombos80 for $80 off your first month of HelloFresh.
Okay, so how far did you make it? There was 4 of y'all, right?
7. So it started off with 7 of us, and then
wow.
there was 2 eliminated, and then 2 eliminated, and then the final 3. I was one of the final 3.
Oh, wow.
We have a group
So
chat.
Kail messed up
says,
as usual.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Becky came on the show and was like, I really think you should pick Jalen. And I was like, I'm going to go against my better judgment here. But we have a group chat that literally is titled, I should have chose Jalen.
At the day that was the finale came out, we started that group chat.
When Kail found out that you had your master's, that's why she didn't pick you, because
I was like, oh, wow, he has his life together. I guess he's not for me.
Yeah, that's why. So you picked Rico Hundo.
You know what?
Hundo Rico. What's his name?
First of all, his name's like Christian or John or something. Like, that's not even his name.
So then why is he Rico Hundo?
That's his name.
That's like
his
his stage
Instagram and
name.
stage name, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I give him so much shit, but you know what's funny is Rico knows Dom.
I can't. I cannot. We can't talk about this.
Well, he's going to be out here in LA, so maybe we should have him on the podcast.
Yeah. So, okay. So were you upset when you got eliminated? Did you feel like this was more of like an actual dating show, or did you like not get to know Kail enough to like be upset?
Yeah, I would say definitely. I don't think we like talked enough for me to like be upset like that.
The
but
date
we hung
was like
out,
literally 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the date when we were like eating cupcakes or something was literally 10 to 15 minutes total.
But like we talked enough to where I was like, oh, she's a nice person. Like she's super cool. We talked. Like, but it wasn't like, honestly, I was kind of happy I didn't get chose just because I didn't want to get put in an awkward situation to be like, oh, you guys got to kiss now. And I'm like, damn, that's super awkward. Like, I'm not trying to do that.
They tried so hard. And me and Rico were like, no.
So wait. Okay, so they cast you guys on the show. They didn't tell you who she was, but same question that I had for like The Bachelor. You go on this show and you don't know who the lead's going to be because basically you're like the lead in the situation, and you've got these guys dating you. How do you know that you were going to be attracted to her? Like, what if you got there and she looked like a shark?
Okay. So I think that's a part of having the right cast and casting the right people who know how to can improvise and play along with the scene, because that's kind of what we had to do. Like, we
so you're saying you weren't attracted to my co-host?
Huh?
You're saying that you weren't attracted to my co-host?
That's not what I said.
Because you said you were going along with it.
Well, I'm saying attracted in the sense that I'm like, oh my God, I want to date her. Like, no, I don't know her.
What I said.
That's not what I said. I said because like the whole thing was like 4 days, so it's like, and we barely got to like.
We weren't allowed to stay in the same place. Like, I was in a completely different
it wasn't
hotel.
really like. That's why I think about The Bachelor. Like, on that show, I feel like they don't truly. It's filmed for 2 months, and that seems like a long time. Mm-hmm. But 2 months, they might have like 2 dates.
Literally, I was stuck in my room for 12 hours in hair and makeup, ready to go at all times, and didn't see them but 15 minutes each.
Yeah.
That's so weird to me.
So it was kind of frustrating for me because I felt like.
You're already in this. You kind of want to like see like what it is.
I need to know what's going on. I wasn't allowed outside. Anything that I needed had to come to the room. I saw Becky for a total maybe of 2 hours in the whole experience.
Wow.
So I was like, this is kind of annoying because they had so much fun together. They were so fun that I was like, I want to hang out.
Yeah, I want to hang out with them. Yeah.
That was, and it. So honestly,
y'all made friends.
Yeah, we were honestly really like all genuinely liked each other because they took all our phones, so we had no phones.
Yeah.
No way to communicate, so we're all like hanging out with each other. We just like talking and get to know each other, and then everybody's like super cool. I think they casted it really well.
Yeah. They did. They did a good job.
That's so awesome.
That made it more fun. Like it was a good experience.
You get eliminated, and then
like what were you thinking? I never stood someone up like that. That's horrible.
Well, actually, so when we were waiting there, we didn't know where she was gonna go. So, I'll tell you what happened. They messed up. So Lorenzo went to his. He had done his elimination already. So I was in the dressing room waiting to go to my restaurant because we were all at 3 different restaurants.
But not at the same time?
No.
Oh, I thought they were all there at the same time.
No.
Oh, wow.
So Lorenzo gets done with his, so he knows he didn't get picked yet. And I didn't know yet, and Rico did. I hadn't seen Rico yet, so Lorenzo comes back and tells me, like, hey, I didn't get picked yet. So I knew it was between me and Rico. Oh. So that's why. So when I was waiting, I was like, oh, dang. Like, it might be me. So that was kind of like, I don't know. So we were waiting there for like, I mean, they had me waiting there for like probably like 30 minutes. Like, It was legit. But like, they would have me order a drink, and then I was waiting. And then when they didn't pick me, I was like, oh, dang, but it's all right.
I should have picked Jalen.
Aww. Does that make you feel sad?
As soon as I picked Rico, I said this was a mistake.
But it was like a 5-minute mistake because you dated him for like 3.
But it was like all fun because after we all like got together and went out, like, so it was like all a good time. Yeah, it wasn't like, oh my God, you didn't pick me or nothing like that. It was all
so. Okay, so the show did not air until like a year later.
I was told it wasn't airing. I was told that there was some other clusterfuck situation going on in a different episode and that they weren't airing the whole thing. So truthfully, with my situation at home, you know, I got 3 baby dads, so I'm a mess. I was like, this is probably in my best interest that it doesn't air. Like, got paid, had a good time, but I'm happy. And then all of a sudden it was literally like 2 weeks later and I was like, oh.
So many people called me and text me and was like, so why didn't we know that your co-host was going to be on Game of Clones? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, because I thought it wasn't going to be on the TV. Like you had said, like it wasn't going to air.
Told. Did you get told
I didn't know. So we were like completely kept out of the loop the whole time. So like from that point, I think we got like an email because we were checking in, like, because they were getting different stuff from us, asking us to fill out these forms and all this stuff. And they're like, all right, when is it airing? And then someone was like, October. And then October came.
heard August 1st.
Oh, yeah, I heard August 1st, and then I heard October, and then I heard New Year's, and then I was like, all right. And then I got to the point where I was like, honestly, I don't even think it's coming out, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing with my life. Mm-hmm. And if it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't, then I'm still be okay. And, it came out. And then...
Oh, my God.
And then I was traumatized. I knew I was awkward. Okay, so let's take a break to talk about something that everyone loves, which is smelling good. Everyone wants to smell good, and most of us have our go-to perfume or cologne that we've been wearing for years, and maybe we're just a little bit in a perfume rut and need a new one.
And that's why we love Scentbird. Scentbird is a perfume and cologne subscription service that sends you 30-day supply with a new scent each month. You can go to their website, get suggestions, and search for something that sounds good, and you can pick that as your scent for the month. That way you can find out if you like a smell before you commit to one of those giant bottles that ends up just collecting dust, which I probably have like 30 dust collectors.
So I have a problem where I'll buy a perfume and bring it to the airport to travel, and it's too big to get on the plane, so they end up having to throw it out. So Scentbird makes it super easy because it's small and it's sleek, and I can travel with it.
I actually travel with it every time we come to LA.
Yes, see? And they have a quiz where you can go on and say what scents you already know and which ones you like, and they'll make suggestions on new scents based on those preferences.
And with an exclusive offer just for our listeners, you can get 50% off your first month today. That's only $7.50 for your first fragrance. Go to scentbird.com/convos and use our code convos for 50% off your first month. Again, that's SCENT bird.com/convos for you to try your first perfume or cologne for just $7.50. Sign on and smell amazing. Okay, so I know for shows like The Bachelor, they do fantasy suites when you get to like the last 3, I think. Mm-hmm. And they go through sex. Like, it's like you have an overnight together. So you could possibly be having sex or doing other things. So as part of the process of getting cast on the show, you have to go through STD testing. Yeah. Did y'all have to do any of that with being a dating show?
Yeah, we actually had to do something very similar. So the first day we got there, the morning, we all, like, they took us into this room. It was so hot. It was just this hot room. And then we had to do, like, this STD seminar. So, like, dudes going over slides, just talking about...
Tell us about
AIDS
these slides.
And HIV and, like, hepatitis A, B, and C and D, E, F and all these other... And then, like, so in the middle so there's 9 of us at the time. In the middle of the seminar, one of the kids, he gets up and just runs to the trash can and starts throwing up. He starts throwing up in the trash can.
Wait, what?
So he starts puking into
because of the slides?
No. So he starts puking, and this is in the middle. In the middle of the seminar, and so we're all looking like it honestly, it broke the ice for all of us because like it was dead quiet. It kept us separate, but at this moment, we're all looking like, whoa! And he's just puking in this trash can, and then he I guess the night before he went out and was like drunk and was drinking a bunch of Hennessy and everything. Like the night before we were shooting. And then the next morning he was like hungover and throwing up, and he didn't make it in the cast. Like, so I guess they had
him home?
They had 2 extra people just in case something happened.
Are y'all sure that he didn't hook up with somebody, and then when y'all started going over those slides,
right? He's like, I might have this.
I don't know what that was about, but it was just like it broke the ice for all of us because we were all just busting up laughing, and then he kind of ended up like. There's always one person that's kind of like. There's always like a can't get right person that like does just messes up a lot and just can't get right.
Yeah.
He was that person.
Okay, so did y'all have to go through any testing? So
not like blood tests or
so they didn't do like that.
Yeah, no, it was
I don't
because
have
we're only
casual
staying
sex.
for
I don't do that. So that was never going to be a thing for me.
Yeah, so we didn't.
But wait, didn't someone else leave and cry or something?
Oh, that was can't get right.
It's the same guy.
The same guy. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh,
because he got cut because the next day. So after we did all that, the next day was when we started going through dressing and shooting and stuff, and then they had already eliminated 2 people, and so he was crying.
I didn't meet them.
We didn't even meet them. No.
And he cried because he got sent home.
Yeah, but we had to you know what I mean? I felt bad for the dude because he was like a nice dude, but he was just like one of those dudes that just
couldn't
can't
figure
get
it out.
right. You know what I mean? Just can't figure it out. And you feel bad for him, but at the same time, you're doing it to yourself, bro. So it's like, that was, he was crying, but we like, bro, come on, you got paid to come here. And come on, you're in
check
LA.
And keep it moving.
You're in LA for 4 days. Like, because we all stayed there all 4 days. So it's like,
no, they weren't there, were they? The ones that went home? Because I never met them.
They had to stay they didn't leave the hotel.
Because I never met them ever.
Yeah, no. They never. I don't think they came out with this later either.
So my question is like y'all didn't go through a blood test. I'm just very confused as to why
they did an
STD seminar.
I don't know either. That was like the most random. It felt like it was random.
I feel like it's
but
for
like if any
purposes.
of them had STDs, I would hope that they would know how to deal with it. Like, they don't need a seminar.
Yeah.
And also,
it also causes me concern because Kail's like the lead in the situation, right? So if she's like feeling one of you guys and then she doesn't have casual sex, but just the fact of knowing that she's like talking to these people that could possibly like.
Yeah, but I think it was just like a brief one because they knew like we aren't really hanging out. Like, we weren't staying in a house together for 2 months or whatever the case. Like, we all had our own separate hotel rooms, like, and they kept us separated. Took all our phones, so we had no way. Like, even when we weren't shooting, we had to like plan to meet up because we couldn't text each other, we couldn't call each other. So we're like, hey, just meet up.
Oh, even when you were not filming,
even when we weren't filming, we didn't have phones. So,
I got my phone when we weren't.
See, no, we didn't. They didn't give us our phones back. So we had to they had to wake up call us, and then like we would plan like, hey, like, after just like I swear they're like.
And y'all were able to go out at night?
Yeah, because we would meet up at somebody's hotel room and whatever, and then just go from there.
I wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
First, I was at a dirty.
Oh, we were supposed to.
A dirty Airbnb.
Yeah, I got in and the bed was all messed up. I said, I'm not staying here. You can book me somewhere.
But we went out to like eat, like I think, and because Friday we got done at like 5, so after that we went out to eat. After that, like we were shooting till like all day and night.
They were long days. Like, I did more work for that 4-day dating show than I ever did for Teen Mom.
It was like a different type of draining. I wasn't expecting.
No,
like,
yeah, same. Like,
but it's because you're filming something out of your comfort zone. Teen Mom is a totally different production because it's a docuseries.
Like, sit there and like be hair and makeup ready for 12 hours a day and only film for 2 hours. And everything had to come to my room. I couldn't see anybody. Like, even if I had my phone, it's like, what the fuck am I going to talk about?
Yeah, it was like a different,
kind of
because you're like going Vans here and then go here and then this isn't on time, so we got to delay this.
And that just really doesn't fit, like my schedule, to be perfectly honest. Like, if I have a question that I need to ask her, like, I can't not have her on her phone because it might be important.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, they just didn't want us to like
You can
release
never do that
anything
again.
or
Right.
whatever. So that's why they kept it from us. Like you're the star of the show, so they're not gonna take your phone. But
I immediately, as soon as I got my phone, I stalked everyone on Instagram. I'm like, who's who?
Who are these people?
Who are these
should I
people?
pick?
Okay, so now I want to talk about something that will make your life better, and that's Joybird furniture. Everyone is talking about what sparks joy these days, so I want to encourage people to check out Joybird because it's for amazing pieces for your home.
Yep. Joybird believes that you should never settle when it comes to home furnishings, and they empower their customers to create a space that brings joy. You can customize these handcrafted items so they're just what you need with the quality that everyone wants. They have hundreds of styles and options to choose from mid-century modern to contemporary classics, customizable in an impressive variety of fabrics in just about every color imaginable.
So I got a gray sofa, and the kids love it because it's comfortable and it's super durable because, we have dogs and kids can be rough too. So they do have a wide range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options available, which is crucial for houses like mine with a lot of people and activity. So they also have a 365-day home trial. So use it, sleep on it, sit on it, whatever, for an entire year. And if you don't like it, you'll get a full refund.
See how Joybird is revolutionizing online furniture shopping and create the furniture that brings you joy today. Go to joybird.com/coffee and receive an exclusive offer for 25% off your first order by using our code coffee. That's 25% off your first order at joybird.com/coffee with our code coffee. Okay, wait. So did you see Kail walk
Like a
in
dinosaur.
the heels like a dinosaur? Because I
Yes.
feel like so many people, we
Yes.
talked about it on the podcast a few
I was
episodes
in
ago.
heels for so long. My feet were hurting. I tried to take them off.
Oh yeah, you did. I do remember that.
I tried to take them off
I do
and then
remember that.
wear black sandals so that they wouldn't, but they caught me. And I was like,
Yeah, I do
my
remember
feet
that.
hurt so bad.
They
Well-
kept making her put them back on. I
Well,
remember
so
that.
we
But
talked
I wouldn't
about
call
it.
it dinosaurious.
It was definitely like a T-Rex.
She said it-
Dinosaur-like.
Yeah,
I
she
was
said
like
it
a
was like a
K-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yeah, it was
K-Rex.
K-Rex.
Well, we talked about it a few episodes ago, and small little things that we talk about, you feel like is not going to matter. And then that's the stuff that the people like really care about. They're like, can you please upload a video of Kail walking like a T-Rex? And I'm
They
like,
find them.
We should get a GIF.
we should definitely
GIF.
get that going for
Is it called
sure.
a GIF?
Yeah, it's a
GIF?
GIF. No, the creator says it's a GIF, so it's a GIF.
I've
I
never
thought it was
known
a
how to.
GIF.
I thought
No.
it was a GIF too.
It's a GIF.
Yeah.
It's like a JG.
No,
a
it's
GIF.
George
GIF.
GIF.
So
George is the G.
G,
I thought.
and so is GIF.
So how is it? Oh shit! You're right. All right,
Okay.
you right.
I just thought it was GIF. I'm going to keep going with GIF. So now that you have, the show has aired and you're like back to your regular life, which you were only in like another life for like 4 days, but still you're back to your regular life. How did that affect your life going on TV? Like, did random people start reaching out to
Do you have baby mamas in your DMs?
Yeah.
Well, I definitely have a lot more people DMing me and messaging me and following me. I appreciate all the love too. But like as far as like my life of what I do daily, it had no effect really.
What do
Really?
you do daily?
Well, so
Are you working? Like, what is your? what
well,
are you
right
doing?
now I'm working.
Because
I
if you
have
have
two
a job,
jobs.
Kail's not interested, and you have 2 of those.
I have 2 jobs right now. So I'm working at a gym. I've been working there since like last summer. It's called Lifelong Strong now. It used to be called Maximum Athletic. So I train adult classes there. I work there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday, Wednesday, I work there in the morning. So I get there at 5 a.m., work till 10 a.m. Then I go to my second job at 10:30 and work there from 10:30 to 5. And then Tuesday and Thursday is the days I go in there in the morning. I go there, or I go to my other job at 8 a.m., work there till 3, go to my other job 3:30, work till from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then go home.
So basically, he
You're
has
not
a life
interested,
and
right?
a full.
I literally get to the weekends and I go to bed by 9 o'clock.
I
swear.
bet that's me
I just
too.
go to-
I
just go to
what time
bed.
did I go to bed last night?
Kail went to bed at 7:30.
Yeah,
I was asleep.
Yeah, I'm
Passed
so
out.
tired now.
So
But
wait, so do you have a girlfriend currently?
No, I'm
No.
still single. I feel like I'm just really like trying to get up on my mama crib, trying to save
wow,
some money,
okay,
trying to get my life together before
So
I
you're
start.
trying to get away from your mom.
Yeah.
You're trying to
Well, I
escape.
moved back in. So when I finished school in 2016, I moved back in with my parents because I went to Weber State University. Shout out all my dogs at Weber. I went to Weber State University and graduated from there in 2016. And I got my degree in kinesiology. And then I started my master's in business in 2017. I did an accelerated MBA program, so I finished it. It was a 15-month, 48-credit program, which I finished last year and then went on the show. And
that was one thing that actually I should have known to pick Jalen, because we talked about that when we were there at the show. It was like I think I had just gotten back from Jamaica and I was leaving for Europe. And he was like, oh, I went to school for international business. And I was like, oh, wow. And he was like, oh, you want to go like ziplining and stuff? And I was like, fuck yeah. We're the same.
That's what she was like.
We're the same.
Yeah. And I got to go to Asia because I did international business. So part of my thesis was in Singapore. So I was in Singapore for 2 weeks in August or July of last year.
So after the show?
After the show,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So after the show, I went to Asia for a month. Spent 2 weeks in Singapore. Went to Tokyo, Thailand.
You went to Thailand?
Yeah, I went to Thailand for 4 days.
That's Kail's dream.
I'm telling you, Thailand has some of the best fried chicken I've ever had.
Oh my god!
You wouldn't expect that, and you would not expect it. I'm telling you, it's some of the best fried
Lindsie
chicken.
had pho
All my
food
brothers
last
out there, I
night.
promise you.
Yeah, I had pho.
Pho?
Yeah.
Pho.
Okay,
Pho.
but let me...
The O has an accent
Pho.
over it.
Okay,
It's pho.
well, what the pho? That's what I said. I was like, what the pho? Because it's all like mixed together, and I don't do,
the
like
ramen. Like,
yeah,
the
I love ramen.
Yeah,
I love ramen.
and I'm the type of person that wants to eat on like a divided plate.
You don't want
like
your
I don't
stuff
want
to
my
touch.
touch.
Pile it
Yeah.
all on.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how well you would do in Asia because and some
That's
of the
what she
food-
was saying this morning. She was like, you would like Asian food's just not for you because it's
Well,
all.
I wouldn't say it as general as that because there's a lot of like different cuisines and different stuff. Like there's different like rice dishes and
cuisine. He's
and
educated.
beef and chicken and stuff like that they
Yeah.
have. That's really good. I think you would like some of it, but like the fish eyes and
Ugh,
stuff like
no.
that. There's
That's
we'd be
not a
walking
thing.
and there'd be like ducks hanging because there's like a duck's a big.
Oh yeah,
But,
I
like,
wouldn't eat
hanging
duck.
from-
Like
what?
like on the rotisserie, you know how they have the rotisserie
For chicken,
chicken?
yeah.
There's like a duck hanging from its neck cooked too, next to the chicken. So you get your
does
should
it
go
chicken.
there
look,
next.
Does it look like a duck?
Yeah, it looks like a duck, and you
okay.
can tell it's a duck.
Okay, nah.
It tastes like a duck.
I don't think I would be
wouldn't try
down for
it.
that.
Okay,
Could you imagine?
yeah, I'm gonna go to Thailand ASAP.
And did you eat bugs?
Bugs.
No,
What?
Is that a
I
place
haven't-
where you eat bugs?
I haven't experienced any
No.
critters.
Where
I think
are
you
the
can eat them
place-
in America.
No, where are the places that you can like eat like fried bugs?
The
Ah,
tarantulas you're talking
Like-
about.
Yeah.
I didn't. That
You
wasn't on
can
the
do
tour.
that in Thailand.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. That wasn't on my
It
tour.
is.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
And that's what you're eating when you go.
I'm not
You're
eating a tarantula.
fried tarantula.
Well, I mean,
I think Coffee Combos podcast, including Jalen, JKL, we should go to Thailand together.
Kail.
let's go.
We should, and then we should give a review.
Of our trip.
Yeah.
And we're all
That
going
would
to
be
have
lit.
different reviews. Jalen's is going to be very educated.
I'm going to be sloppy, but definitely fully immersed into the culture.
And I'm
you're
going to
be
want to go
disgusted.
home. I'm going to be like,
it's actually
so
really
when's
beautiful,
Delta
though,
coming?
like the beaches and stuff.
Did you
It'll
go
be a lot of
to
fun.
Monkey Island?
Oh no, I didn't actually go.
Okay,
there,
so we
but
should go.
there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they like you can't
But
wear
their
like
butts
any.
kind of freak me out.
their
That's a
butts.
baboon.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
a
know
baboon.
if they got weird
They
butts.
do
or
have
not.
weird butts.
But
I
that's a
saw
baboon. We're
picture.
talking about monkeys.
No. I saw a picture in Thailand that has monkeys with the weird butts.
Okay.
And,
They'll take stuff from you, like your bags and purses and stuff. So you have to like keep.
but listen, the ones with the weird butts, why do they have
my
weird
God.
butts?
They were just born like that.
Yeah, it's a different breed.
It's
a
very
different breed of monkey.
It's very, very strange. and
That's
it
like the
freaks me
Lion
out.
King monkey, but there's like other ones.
Yeah, the Lion King monkey.
You know, there's
Yeah.
different kinds of monkeys.
So let's take a second to talk about something I think a lot of people can relate to, and that's credit card debt. I know a lot of people at one point or another have to deal with this, and LendingClub wants to help.
LendingClub is a lending platform that lets you consolidate your credit cards and pay off debt with one fixed monthly payment. It's super simple. Just go to LendingClub.com, tell them about yourself, how much you want to borrow, pick the terms that are right for you, and if you're approved, your loan is automatically deposited into your bank account in as little as a few days.
LendingClub has helped millions of people regain control of their finances with affordable, fixed-rate personal loans. I bet a lot of our listeners know how frustrating credit card debt can be, so it's great to be empowered to do something about it.
Go to lendingclub.com/convos, check out your rate in minutes, and borrow up to $40,000. That's lendingclub.com/convos. lendingclub.com/convos. All loans made by WebBank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So tell us if you were like in your real life.
Well, he is in his real life.
No, I know he's in his real life, but I'm like referencing back to the show. Like, okay, you're in your real life. If you were just like walking down the street, I don't really know why you would be walking down the street, but if you were and you saw Kail, would you be like, oh, that's my type or not my type?
I don't know. Maybe not. I like, I'm into Latinos.
I knew he was going to say that. Like, little, I picture
So was
like
Kail.
like a petite, like a little Latina.
Like a little, like...
Little Latina, yeah. That's
yes,
my speed.
for sure.
Okay.
That's
your
speed.
speed.
For sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
Do you still talk to any of the other clones?
Yeah, we all have a group chat. We all, so
Of
like
course
that
y'all
group
do.
chat's been blowing up since
So
then.
you're going to talk crap about us when you leave. On
Right.
your
Of
group
course.
chat.
not.
Of course he-
I'm
of course
going
he
to tell
is.
everybody what a great time, what a beautiful place we're in. Thank you for having me out here. All that good stuff.
That's what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
already
trying
said
to
it right
get,
now.
He said I
Lorenzo
said it right
and Rico to come hang out because I already told Rico that I should have chose Jalen.
Oh, wow.
I've already said it several times.
Well, that's...
Rico's my
so
dog.
he won't-
though.
yeah, no, he's
Me and
funny.
Rico are-
But let's
those my
say,
dogs.
let's say you did choose Jalen. Would that have made anything any different? Because you
I
didn't
think
talk
my
to them
fans
anyway.
were just super disappointed
Because you picked... Well, I can't say that on here.
because I picked Rico. Like, they were all like, you know what's good for you, and he's not it.
I can't
Sorry,
say
Rico.
what I was
you
gonna
know we're
say.
friends and all.
Rico just reminded me of somebody else. So, I don't know.
I'm telling him I'm talking shit about him, so this isn't going to be, like...
It's gonna be-
Surprising. No, Rico reminded me of somebody else that Kail's like dated in her past. So
Well, I even said that on the show. Like, they even
you
look
did?
alike. Yeah.
yeah, they look
It's-
alike.
But he shaved his dreads off when we broke up, so...
It's like when the dreads go.
It's like, I didn't pick
Kail.
Jalen, he shaved his dreads off.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
wavy now, though.
So, what does your life look like today? You're looking for a
working a
Latino.
lot.
You're working a lot.
Latina.
Latina.
No,
whatever.
I'm not looking for anything. I'm just focused on me right now and putting myself in the best situation to then when I do have a girl become a part of my life, I can take care of the way I need to.
That's so sweet.
how I
That sounds
feel.
so great.
Because I got to take care of myself first, though. you
Right,
know?
right,
yeah,
right.
I feel like a lot of us like fail that part in life. You know, like I feel like when you get in relationships, I can definitely relate. Like you get into relationships and sometimes you're so busy taking care of like other people that you forget about yourself and then you like feel lost. You
But
know?
also when you're not ready for a relationship, like he said, he's like living at home still. He's working a lot. Like, could you really commit to a relationship in a real way when you're trying to figure your own stuff
Right,
out?
yeah.
You know?
And I haven't, that was one thing I think I told her on the show. Like, I've only had like 2 girlfriends my entire life.
you said that.
Really?
Like, yeah, but it was like for a year, both of them. So it was like, serious.
Jalen's literally a male version of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Virgo
yeah. Actually,
Becky's a
it's-
Virgo also.
it's
Becky
Pisces
loves
season,
Jalen.
right?
Yeah, it's Pisces season right now. My birthday was a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
texted
So-
her happy birthday.
Thanks.
Becky loves Jalen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Becky, too. Becky's fine.
She's also a Virgo.
She's fine.
So,
Virgos, we're just the best. I don't
You
know what
just
to
get
tell
it.
you.
Yeah.
So funny.
I love it. So, yeah, I definitely can relate. I feel like so many people get into situations like relationships that they just like want to make something work to like have somebody, but
Just
they're
have
not-
somebody. I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
but they're just
not.
like not there, and they haven't taken care of themselves, and then that's when you find like these like really bad situations.
Yeah.
So, would you do another dating show?
No, I've actually got asked to do Are You the One?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the only reason I did that one was because they told me it was like 4 days.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, it's quick. It'll
Yeah,
be fun.
quick and
It's like
I don't wanna
a
go-
one time.
Yeah, I don't
Are
wanna
You the
go-
One is like a full season.
Yeah, I didn't want to go spend like a month or 2 somewhere and like, I wasn't trying to do all that.
And you would probably get a girlfriend, and you're not really ready for it.
Yeah, I was not
So-
trying to do all of that. And I just got my
And
mind.
it's
on a
not
lot of
guaranteed that there's going to be a Latina there. You
I mean,
know?
for
Right.
sure
It's
they would
like-
have one for him.
I mean-
like, I know a couple that I could hook him up with, but I won't until he's ready.
Okay, but watching Are You the One, since you're a Virgo, I don't know if it's a Virgo thing or if it's just like a Lindsie thing. Could be both. But when they go, have you ever watched it? Okay, so they go
It's
into
crazy.
this room. I get anxiety whenever they're like standing there, like if they're the match.
Wait, which is the one where they go through the phone? X on the Beach.
You're talking about
If they asked me to go on X on the Beach, I would run. I'm not going on that. They could never put my
But
exes in the
what
same
ex
room.
would show up?
Dom and Chris. And I would literally jump out the window.
You would jump out the window.
Yes.
You would be gone. They would be.
Situation.
The exes really would be on the beach because you could not be there. Oh my
So
God.
Are You the One they have
like
to find matches.
Yeah, they have to find matches, and they don't know like who. They go through like these tests before they
find their
cast
okay,
them.
okay.
And they have a match
by
on
the
show,
psychiatrist,
by the
right?
psychiatrist.
Matches you like
Yeah.
So like the test, like ask
couples
questions
match,
about them and what they like.
And there's
don't
like
stuff that.
a perfect match supposedly like on paper for you there. So you go into this room and it's like you have to stand on this thing and it does like all this like technology and it's like these loud like noises. It's like scanning you
I
and
kind of
stuff.
want to do that.
And I could totally see Kail doing it. But then I feel like I get so much anxiety whenever I'm watching it because it's two people
What
that
happens
are
if
like
you're wrong?
invested. There's two people that are invested
But
in
they
each
might not
other
be a
and they
match.
might not be a match. So then they go in there and then it's like, you're not a match.
See,
And
I think
then-
I would know my match
dang.
and not even pick my match. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I know who's good for me, and I'm not going to pick you.
That's how Kail would know her match.
Right, because I'd be like,
Because-
oh, you're perfect. This is literally going hand in hand, but
I'm gonna go
I'm
opposite.
right.
Yeah.
So
That might
I
not
need to
always
do
be
that. I think
wise.
we should pitch that to MTV for sure.
For Kail
But
to go on,
Jalen
Are
said
You
he's
the
not
One?
going to participate, so that's fine.
But y'all
I mean,
aren't
give me the
perfect
opportunity.
match.
Throw me a 10, I'm playing.
Well, one of the girls from Teen Mom OG, she was on Are You the One, and then they
Who?
casted her to
okay.
Teen Mom.
Who?
Cheyenne.
Oh, she was on Are You the One?
Yeah, and then Corey was on The Challenge.
Oh, wow.
And they met through
The
The
Challenge.
Challenge.
Because she went on the
challenge after Are You the One.
Got it. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we should
I would
actually
do
go
the
on the
challenge.
challenge.
I would do the
We should
challenge.
do the
I ain't gonna lie. I would do the
it.
challenge.
You know, I've been in CrossFit for a while now.
I would
so.
get killed on the challenge.
I would.
Well, the
I don't
other
know if they
girl
can hold me.
on Game of Clones, Nicole, she did her own episode, and I made fun of her accent on Twitter, and she's from the challenge, and now we...
Kail made fun of her accent.
I didn't make fun of it. I just asked if it was real.
She has a speech impediment.
Wait. Oh,
I
that's
didn't mean
over.
to, and
Who
so
is
she told me I wouldn't last on the challenge. So like part of me just wants to go on the challenge just to
Just to
prove her
be-
that I can last on the challenge.
That competitive
Yeah.
nature. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just Kail.
yeah.
Well, no, Kail wants to go on there so in the event that she goes to get kicked off, that she can fight this girl that she's made fun of.
I would
think
definitely do Are You the One in the challenge for sure.
I think I would win the challenge.
I would
Yeah, I
do-
think you would too. I've
I
seen
would
your
do
workout
neither,
stuff.
actually, if we're
You
being
wouldn't?
perfectly honest.
We could do the challenge.
No, but like I feel like if Kail thought that if we were on the challenge, if she thought that like eliminating me would make her win, she would eliminate me.
Oh.
But I would not eliminate her.
My
that
loyalty
killer
is with
instinct.
you.
I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't eliminate
I
you.
would not eliminate her. So
She-
then if it got me kicked off, I would just be like,
I'm hurt. That
fuck
hurts
it,
me.
because it wasn't meant to be.
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't
Like,
eliminate you.
But
I have
Kail
to work
would,
with you. So
Kail would
Oh.
100% eliminate me. Like
No, I
if she
wouldn't.
thought no. If it was like down to like the final straw and she was like, okay, I know I can beat this other person, but I've got to eliminate Lindsie, she would be like,
I would talk to you about it first.
but she would eliminate me.
Like, hey, look.
Listen,
like-
I
like,
love
hey,
you. I'll see you at work
Lindsie.
next week. But
Yeah,
Lindsie,
but
no hard feelings.
So you
but
would
I'm
do the
gonna
challenge
have
if
to
they
beat
asked you.
and then I would not answer Kail's text messages for like 3
3
weeks.
weeks, yeah, and
Yeah,
then we'd
you'd
be
be
fine.
pissed.
But you would do it if they asked you. The challenge.
It would have to, like...
The price would have to be right.
The price would
That-
have to be right.
That, and I don't know, I just have to see, like, when it is kind of thing. Like
Because you have a job.
Yeah, I gotta, like...
Okay, I
gotta
respect
schedule.
it.
I'm very organized. I like my, like...
Because you're a Virgo.
Yeah, I don't like...
Chaos,
bunch of-
which is
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I am. When you look up chaos in the dictionary, it's like Kail Lowry.
Oh.
Yes, it is. It's like spelled out Kaylin Lowry.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
Kaylin, what would be your other last name?
What other last name?
If it wasn't Lowry?
Chaos?
No, it would be Kaylin Irwin.
Yeah. That's literally next to chaos. So
Why didn't your mom name you?
I don't know.
Kaylin
Lowry.
Oh, no, Kaylin Irwin Lowry.
Ew, that's ugly.
Reminds me of like Steve Irwin.
Yeah, my mom told me that was my cousin.
What?
Yeah,
Did she lie?
I had to have.
Like your cousin's not Steve Irwin.
I mean, I told people that my whole life. I also told Britney Spears was my sister.
Why would Kail lie about that?
'Cause
Because
I-
people can look it up.
Like,
didn't have-
that's confirmable.
Right, I know.
Kail- confirm
Kail
that.
makes up lies that people can prove wrong.
I was 9.
So
There
Kail,
was no
Back then,
Instagram.
okay,
The
this is a
sidekicks
question.
wasn't getting on the internet.
This is a good question. Okay, since we just brought up that topic about lying, how old were you when you started lying?
I think my first lie was when I said that Britney Spears was my sister.
But was that really your first lie?
I don't know. I was at summer camp. It was like YMCA camp. And
you went to summer camp? You were a summer camp kid?
My mom dropped me off. She's like, adios.
How old were you when you first started lying?
He probably never lied in his life.
Lying, yeah. I've been real since the start.
Been real since the start.
I never really, like...
Told a lie.
No, I don't know. I'm not like a liar, like
you never convinced somebody that Quavo was your brother.
That's how I'm gonna answer this question. I stay real the whole time.
The whole time. Since you were like, what?
I might have told a couple fibs here and there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just to get out or something. Like tell my parents, like, oh, I'm going. My mom's just kidding, but you know, tell them I'm going to my friend's house or something.
And you were going to be with a
party
girl
or something.
Oh, okay.
A party or something.
Like,
he's only been with you.
I might have lied to like go out and go hang out with my friends and stuff like that. Like those kind of lies.
Yeah, yeah.
That's I don't know. That's like
I was trying to think like
that's part of life.
I probably lied a lot because I was like afraid. Like, you know, I was afraid to disappoint my parents. I didn't want them to be disappointed. Oh God, I remember probably my biggest like earliest lie. Specifically that I can remember was whenever I was in 6th grade and I had like failed progress reports. I had like a few Fs and it was going into the weekend. They sent that shit home on a Friday.
Oh no.
And I was like, oh man, like that's really going to mess me up. And I was on the bus and I told my friend who was like really smart, who probably had all A's. I was going to her house after school and I was like, you cannot tell your parents you got your progress report because if you tell your parents that you got your progress report, your parents are going to tell my parents when they pick me up about my progress report. So I was like, you have to say that we didn't get it yet. So then we both lied and then we both got caught in the lie and she shouldn't have even lied because she had A's and I had F's. So that was like my earliest like remembered lie. Yeah, I went to summer school like 2 times for failing history. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't know like geography or like anything.
I don't believe that.
My parents paid me. My parents paid me for A's, B's, and C's, and that's kind of what got me into
my
school
parents.
Because
my parents didn't pay me. They were like, "You owe me A's, and if you get B's, like."
We talked about this. Like some people are like, "Do you pay your kids for stuff like that because that's what you're supposed to do?" But I'm like, it's an incentive, right? Like you're not going to go to work without getting paid. Mm-hmm. So
I think definitely all. Like,
so if you had
parents
kids,
I think they should pay their kids for school because that gives them an incentive to get good grades.
Yeah, like I pay Jackson.
Sure. I pay Isaac.
We were talking about baseball earlier in this episode, but I never let Jackson go to like McDonald's. You know this. Yeah. Like we don't do food for McDonald's or whatever. No, McDonald's, you're great, but like if you're listening, McDonald's, if you're listening, I get drinks from you every single day of my life, but I don't let Jackson eat meat from McDonald's. And he really wants Happy Meals all the time. And so I bribe him, like, for baseball. I'm like, if you do good at baseball and you don't act like a fool, I'll get you a Happy Meal. And he gets chicken nuggets, right? And he loves it, you know? See? So I'm like, okay, well, like, maybe it works, you know?
Definitely.
But my parents definitely didn't pay me for grades. They were just, like, expected. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but my parents also paid for my education. You know, like I went to private school, so it's probably like, okay, well, I'm paying for you to go here to get this education. You better get the grades,
right?
And then I messed that up and went to summer school 2 summers in a row.
Yeah.
So
I hated school, so it was like giving me an incentive kept me into it. And then like when I got to high school, I didn't want to make my parents pay for my college, so I was like, I got a scholarship for football to Weaver State.
Oh, you did?
Well, actually, I got like a preferred walk on my first like spring, and then I earned it like that next fall. So it was like right then and then.
That's awesome.
So I got my school paid for. So that's why I didn't like school, but I just kept doing it because I knew that was what I was supposed to do.
It took me 7 years to get a 4-year degree because I had kids.
Hey,
and I paid for it all myself. So I worked.
See, yeah, that's tough.
And did all that stuff.
You guys know what I love? A comfy bed for when I finally get a chance to rest my weary bones at night. Can any of you mamas relate to that feeling? And if you think about how much your time is spent in bed, you might as well make it as comfortable as can be, right? And Brooklinen will help you with that.
Brooklinen basically wanted to make those super cozy hotel sheets that everyone loves available to the public without the crazy price tag. So they cut out the middleman and make awesome bedding at a reasonable price.
Kail and I both have Brooklinen sheets at home. They're super comfortable. Jackson sleeps on them. We sleep on them. I've given them as shower gifts before for like wedding showers, housewarmings. These sheets don't just feel great, but they also look great too. You can mix and match over 20 colors and patterns to get the look that suits your style.
My Brooklinen sheets are the best, most comfortable sheets I've ever slept on, and now it's your time for your upgrade. Brooklinen.com is giving an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Get 10% off your first order and free shipping when you use our promo code COFFEE at Brooklinen.com. Brooklinen is so confident in their product that all their sheets, comforters, towels come with a lifetime warranty. The only way to get 10% off and free shipping is to use promo code COFFEE at Brooklinen.com. That's BROOKLINEN.com, promo code COFFEE. Brooklinen, these really are the best sheets ever.
So I have a few more questions from fans that watch the show. The first question is, why are you so obsessed with your abs?
Why wouldn't he be? He fucking worked hard for them.
I work hard for them. I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with them, but they there, so I'm not afraid to show them. So it's
if he worked for them, fuck.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's like...
These are all questions from people that asked me questions on Instagram.
Oh, cool.
So don't be offended.
The next question is, what was your first impression of Kail?
Nothing offends me. Like, if you're like, oh my God, whale, I'm not offended.
But really, honestly, the first thing I noticed, because the first thing I look at girls is their teeth. And she has really nice smiling teeth. That was one thing.
Yes, she does.
Thanks. I actually went to the dentist on Monday.
Hey,
when
no
I got here.
cavities?
None.
Me too.
What celebrity would be your dream date?
Yes.
Ooh.
Karrueche?
Okay.
Karrueche.
No.
No?
My dream date. I love Sofia Vergara.
Who?
Sophia Vergara from Modern Family.
I love her.
She has
her
like...
accent is so... Ooh. Her accent is crazy. I love Sophia.
I feel like it's like...
Hey, baby, I love you.
A whiny accent. Like,
I don't know
like
her.
I like it.
I don't know how to explain.
Oh,
like,
no, it's just...
Have you never watched Modern Family?
No.
Kail.
It's sexy.
That's bad.
Her
okay.
accent is crazy.
This is the next question. How do you feel about baby daddy drama?
I don't have that. I don't know what that is. I never experienced that. Just know millions have it.
This question is not for you. Because on every other episode that we talk about, it's baby daddy drama.
No, I don't know what that is. I never experienced
I don't even have a baby daddy.
I don't have baby daddies.
I don't have a girl who has a baby daddy, but if I did have a girl who had a kid, like I don't really have problems with anybody, so I don't see why I would have problems with a baby daddy either, unless he got problems.
Right,
then,
like if he's bitter.
Yeah, that's on him. I can't handle that.
Okay. Now, if you were dating a girl...
Would you date a girl that even had a kid in real life?
Well, right now, no.
Would the baby daddy drama be too much for you?
I think
I'm not worried about the
kid
baby
would
daddy.
Be too much.
He's not worried about baby daddy.
Yeah, I ain't worried about the baby daddy. I would be more of like, am I in the place to handle a kid and a woman right now? That's
right.
Where
well, if he can't handle a woman right now, he's not going to take on a kid.
Kid, yeah.
Right.
Obviously.
Fair enough. So we're going to play a game called Would You Rather, or it's like a this or that, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question is, would you rather be on a survival reality show or a dating show?
Survival.
Yeah, same.
I knew he was going to say
Survival,
that.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
kind of talked about it, so yeah.
Would you rather have a dog or a cat, and why?
Dogs. I have my dog right now, Roscoe Pitbull, my dog. Hey, dog. But I don't like cats. Cats, I can't read their demeanors. I don't know if they're happy or sad to see me. My dog, every time I see him, his tail's wagging, he's happy.
What do I say about cats? They're not predictable. I feel like Kail's a cat.
Yeah.
See, because
I can't read their emotions.
I have dogs. I have a Rottweiler, and I love him. He's my first dog ever, but... my dogs are so much work that I'm like, I literally, like a cat, you could put out litter and food and water for like 6 days and be gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're less maintenance.
But like when I take my dogs to the kennel for this trip, it's $50 a day and I don't have time. Go pick them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's too much.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Super speed.
That's
like
I
the
feel
Flash
like
is
you
my
have
favorite.
that.
The Flash.
The Flash is my favorite. I love
I
that.
like the Flash.
Jackson loves the Flash as
Yeah,
well.
so do my kids. They all have the Flash
is
shirt.
my favorite.
Pepsi or Coke?
I have to pick one of them, because I would say neither. But probably Coke.
Yeah.
I think
if you
that's a
if you
general
picked
consensus.
Pepsi, we'd have to kick you out right now.
Like, you're off this episode and it's ending now.
That was the end of it? Okay.
Which part of the toothbrush do you use to brush your tongue?
The back, the tongue scrubber.
What?
The tongue
I use
scraper on the
the
back.
bristles, the toothbrush
But
part.
Kail
Well, you-
also brushes her tongue like the wrong way.
Do you brush it vertically or do you horizontally?
Vertically. Because the tongue,
Like going that way?
Yeah. No, like, I do like a circular scrub.
With
on
the back of the toothbrush?
The tongue scrubber. That's what it's,
Yeah,
that's what it's on the back for.
A regular toothbrush, they now have like tongue scrubbers on the back of them.
Yeah.
It's not like, like the
It's
flip
a
one that we
different,
have.
like-
It's like electric, and like you just brush it with the.
There was
They're
something.
more like ribbed.
Yeah, it's
It's like
ribbed.
a ribbed.
Come on,
like
Kail. I think you
rubbery
brushed your teeth
kinda-
before.
I also feel like we talked about this before. You're not even. I think you're supposed to do your tongue first.
Kail, we've talked about this so many times.
Okay,
you,
we're moving on.
It's a big discussion.
You brushed your teeth. You
Toothbrush.
brushed your teeth, your tongue the wrong way.
No, I brush with the bristles and I go horizontal.
Now.
No, always. I never went like this.
Like circular. I kind of go circular.
No.
Okay, circular
Yeah,
is
oh.
Not a
definitely,
thing. That's not a thing. That's why you.
That's like, I
No.
feel like that's the best
No.
option because that way you're getting all directions.
Oh wait, it's your turn, not my turn.
Oh, okay.
I just ripped the phone from your hands.
Would you rather be 30 minutes early with messy hair or 10 minutes late looking sharp?
10 minutes late looking sharp. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying?
knew you would
Everybody
say
shows
that.
up fashionably late. I'm sorry, I'm late, yo.
I'm definitely going to say 10 minutes late looking sharp because I'm not showing up anywhere looking busted.
Oh, I will. I will show up.
Kail would be 30 minutes. Actually, no.
I'll
Kail
be
would
30 minutes late and a mess.
But yeah, Kail would be 30 minutes late and she looked like she just woke up.
Ooh.
It's fine.
But
I'm
she'd
going to
be
be
fine
15 minutes early, lotion on, hairbrush ready to go.
Okay.
with it. Okay.
There it is.
Important text or important phone call?
Phone call, if it's
Really?
important.
See, no.
Do you prefer texting or
Well,
calling?
how like important is it? Because like when I
Just
was
any,
when
actually.
Okay, well I prefer text.
Yeah, same.
definitely,
Like if you
but,
call me, I'm just gonna
like my
hit deny.
one of my
See, I
teammates when
prefer
I was
call.
at school got a text that like his mom died.
No,
A text?
A text. That's what I'm saying. Like he got
Yeah.
a text. That's why I was like, how important? Because my friend got a text that his mom like, or maybe not died, was in the hospital or something. I was like, I would want to call it like that because he got back from practice, looked at his phone like,
Was
what?
like what?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean-
that's deep.
Yeah, that's not really appropriate.
That's what I was saying.
But
Mostly
I would
text.
definitely
Most time
like
text, for sure.
phone calls, but Kail will never answer the damn phone.
No.
And it's annoying, and I know she's looking at it.
I really do text or FaceTime. Really,
I
like,
see. So sometimes FaceTime, I don't even want to answer it.
well, I FaceTime started.
Kail answers
And like,
nothing.
you have to tell me that you're FaceTiming. Don't just FaceTime me.
Yeah,
Like,
we
do
were talking
not
about
do
this.
that.
Like, do you need a FaceTime appointment or like
Do
you
FaceTime. instead
Depends
of
on
call.
who it is.
But like, okay, if you were talking to some like a girl,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like you need to give her advance notice that you're going to be having a FaceTime, or are you just going to try to
No,
FaceTime
not
her
the girl.
because
I'm just
you're
gonna
getting
call her.
denied if you're FaceTiming?
But like my friends, no. You need depending on what I'm doing, I guess.
I'm not answering.
But like yesterday when I
anybody looking ugly.
FaceTimed everyone.
I wouldn't even answer you if I looked ugly.
Oh. I would.
I
I mean,
can't.
I wouldn't answer for pretty much anyone. I don't think actually.
Kail doesn't even answer anything, so it's fine.
Don't answer the phone.
Um,
I asked her where to park. She didn't even text me back.
First of all,
she didn't text back. You know why? Because she didn't know the answer.
yeah, probably. No, I didn't get it. Hugs or kisses?
Kisses.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hug.
Wait.
Like,
See,
are
all
you,
of
like
this
when
is
you're
like-
at a family event, are you kissing them on the cheek
Oh,
or are you
hug.
hugging them?
Hug.
No, this is not a
Okay,
family
if you're-
event.
oh.
This is like a relationship.
Oh,
like,
kisses.
nah, I would rather not.
Same.
Like, I would just
Really?
rather the hug.
Just like touch me and don't.
And I'm
other
good.
also don't touch me. But
Yeah.
like this is good right here.
yeah, and like I know what you mean.
Or like if we're cuddling at night, like let me just put my foot on you.
Like
and
I
then
know
we're
Kail
good.
loves me because she's touching me,
Oh, okay.
But-
so you don't need like the.
but I don't need like
Hashtag
to smell your breath.
unaffectionate.
Like I don't
No,
really need
we're
that.
good with that.
Yo
Okay.
quiero besos.
No.
Besos mucho.
Skittles or Starburst?
Skittles.
Starburst.
I think
Well,
you should
I mean,
leave
both
now.
of them are equally
What color
amazing. Don't get me
Starburst?
wrong,
Pink.
But
See, I'm like more of like a yellow. Like I do.
Oh,
like
see, the
Starburst.
yellow's the ones I throw away.
Well, then give them to me from now on.
my
Yeah.
mom likes all the yellow ones. I give
They're
her
so
all the yellows.
good.
I don't like.
Yeah.
The
I don't like
yellows.
the
I
yellows.
like the pink and the reds.
The pink and the reds.
Have you had a pink Star Jamba Juice?
No,
It's
but
a
I
pink-
What's a
love
Jamba Juice?
Jamba Juice. We have to go to Jamba Juice while we're here.
What?
I live in Dover, Delaware. We don't even have...
Jamba Juice is so good.
Jamba Juice is
so good.
I used to have Jamba Juice every morning.
We don't have that in Delaware.
Oh,
It's
my
so
goodness.
good.
Go
When
get
I
you a
lived
Pink
here,
Star. It's Pink
we used
Starburst.
to get Jamba Juice like every day
So
before
I'm
school.
going to open one in Delaware.
You're not
that'll
because it's
hit.
like a
I'll help
franchise
you.
and they
I'll
probably
run it.
Oh, international business.
I'll run it.
Duh.
Let's get it going.
Okay, come on.
They need...
gonna run it.
Thailand needs some Jamba Juice, too.
Thailand?
Yeah, Thailand.
Well, let's
needs
do it in
Jamba
Dover
Juice.
first.
Okay.
Because
We'll
it's like...
expand later.
You know what I mean?
Okay, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Okay.
I recently just started. Actually,
you?
when I
I
was in
started drinking
Asia,
it.
I started drinking coffee.
Like what kind of tea is this? Hot tea?
Chai tea.
Oh no,
Chai tea is so
I
good.
can't do that's.
But
that,
I would pick
That's
coffee
that stuff
still.
that I said tastes like chocolate milk.
I like the brisk
Yes.
iced tea.
Okay,
That's-
does anybody else think that chai tea tastes like chocolate milk? Because
But it's
it
so
does.
good.
It definitely tastes like chocolate milk.
Okay, would you rather live a short life and be rich or a long life and be poor?
Short life and be rich. No,
See,
but
I'd rather live a long life and be poor. Like, if I would be happier in a box, I would definitely do that over... Because honestly, like...
Nobody said that you were unhappy. You read too
you're
far into this
happy.
question.
That's why I was like,
Oh.
am I not happy? I'm a short life and rich. Let me get it
Really?
over with.
Okay, so I thought...
Have fun while I'm here.
Kail read too far into the question, which Kail reads too far into everything in her whole life. But
That's why I'm single.
would you rather live a short life? It's simple. Short life, rich, long life, poor.
Okay, short life
I'm
and
not
rich.
trying to be
Fine.
broke for a long period of time.
I
True.
agree.
This
I'm
is
with
true.
you.
Okay, fair.
I'm with you.
And I just tried to convince you guys the answer.
Well, you're right.
I agree.
But-
Why would I want to be poor for a long time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
But you can be rich for like a short period of time and like live a really fun
Life's
life.
short.
Right. We could
Life-
be in Thailand living our best
I'm
life.
going to live it up.
Right.
Okay, the next one. Would you? Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Would you rather have bad breath or smelly feet?
Smelly feet.
Smelly feet.
I'm gonna go smelly feet, but I don't have smelly feet.
Nah,
I don't either.
Let's
Like
address that. No.
bad breath is just like something that would affect like everybody around you,
Yeah.
you know. So it's like your smelly feet if they're like in your shoes.
Oh my God, you know who's really bad feet?
Who
Becky.
has smelly feet?
They're so bad. As soon as she takes her shoes off, you're like, it's
Shut
disgusting.
up.
Yeah, I'll FaceTime her later.
Does
Wow.
Becky know that she has?
Oh,
smelly
yeah.
feet?
Oh, yeah.
Does
She'll
she talk
warn you.
about having
She'll tell
smelly
you.
Yeah,
feet?
she'll warn
At
you.
least, I mean, if she's giving
She's
out
aware.
warnings
Very
and lets you know,
self-aware.
I mean, I gotta.
But is there any way that we can help Becky not have smelly feet?
Gold. What is it called? Gold
Gold Bond?
Gold Bond. Gold
Is it?
Bond.
That was a stab in the dark. I'm surprised I got that right.
Okay, what's the next one? If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pasta.
What kind of pasta?
It has to be like one specific
Chicken
thing.
Alfredo.
Yes.
Chicken
Do you ever
Alfredo.
put bacon in it?
Never.
You cook the chicken in bacon. Yes. So like you cut up the this is how I make it.
This is the only
Cut
thing
up-
Kail knows how to make.
Right, and
Okay.
spaghetti. So pasta. You cut up the bacon into little pieces and you put it in the pan, and then you put the chunks of chicken in it. So you're cooking it in the bacon grease, and then you add the sauce, make your sauce, mix it all together, and stick it. It's so good. It's really
I'm gonna have
good.
to do
I'm coming
that.
to your house for
I
that,
usually hit
Kail.
Corner
Okay.
Bakery or Olive Garden and call them
Corner
up. Get it to go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what did you decide?
What would I would eat chicken pad see ew, Thai food, and Thai beef jerky.
Ooh,
Okay, but
Thai
you can.
beef
It's
jerky?
one
But
thing.
it's Thai food, so it's one thing.
No.
Yeah.
It's one specific thing. One specific thing.
Chicken pad see ew from Thailand.
Kail, I can't. I'm gonna go. This is gonna sound so
If
basic.
you tell me a fucking salad, Lindsay, you're fired.
You're fired. You can't fire me. I would go a grilled cheese.
No.
Grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so
Yeah.
plain.
But
would you
it's
put bacon
Like
on
anything
it?
in it, or just
No, just
cheese
like-
and bread
just-
and
yeah,
grilled?
The
it?
Panera ones are really good. Have you had one from Panera?
I have not had a grilled cheese from
You
Panera.
should get one
but
from there.
I really
But not the
love
one
a
with
grilled
bacon.
cheese. A grilled cheese, I feel like you just can't go wrong. And no, like you're thinking like
Hard to mess up a grilled cheese.
if that's
Yeah.
the only thing that you can eat and you have to get it from like multiple places, how many people can really screw up a grilled cheese? Like there could be a lot of room for error with
Pasta.
I'm thinking more of nutritional value in the fact that you're eating bread and cheese for the rest of your life rather than
But also, pasta is the same thing, essentially.
pasta. You're getting the carbs from the noodles,
fat.
and then you got the protein and the chicken.
But it's a lot of carbs.
and it's also not the healthiest. But I feel like I don't know.
but we don't have to
couldn't
think
do
too
it. We all
deep
picked
into
horrible.
it. You know, we
That's
all
real
picked pretty
into that.
horrible things. Like, I
That's
mean, I could
really in
also.
there.
Thai chicken pad see ew has broccoli in
I
it.
don't even know what that is when you said it.
I'm
just
surprised.
I can't even pronounce it. But I also, if I had like a second choice, I also would pick a Caesar salad. But I didn't say salad because I knew that Kail was going to slap me, and I didn't really feel like that today. Would you rather eat fish eyes or duck legs? No. I'm canceling this question.
Duck legs for sure.
I'm going to go duck legs.
I would have to go duck legs.
Same. Because the thought of an eyeball and it could pop.
I saw the eye thing on Fear Factor. Oh, would you go on Fear Factor?
No.
I would.
I'm not doing any of the cockroach eating and I don't like spiders. I don't like bugs.
But Kail would be the person that would have to go in the thing with the snakes or whatever, or where the mice crawl on you.
Oh, I would do that.
And I don't like being confined in tight spaces too. So being that with cockroaches on me or something.
I would definitely. I saw the eyeball thing on Fear Factor, and it pops.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't. The popping would kill me.
And duck's not that bad, actually. I've tried duck. It's not that bad.
I don't think I could eat duck.
It's not that bad.
I mean, I would in that situation.
If someone were to make a plate and put duck and chicken on it, you probably wouldn't know.
You know what? When I went to Europe over the summer, my friend who I met there, she was from Saudi Arabia. She's like, oh, do you want to try this? And I was like, sure. What is it? And she spread it on a piece of bread, and I ate it. And afterwards, she told me it was chicken liver.
Oh, wow. And you didn't know in advance?
It was good, but once I found out what it was, it was disgusting.
Oh, my God.
And then yesterday, I went to Roscoe's. Have you heard of that?
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles?
First of all, they didn't even have a plate that was chicken and waffles. So, one, I was already disappointed. Two, there were several items on the menu with chicken liver, and I was like, but why?
I've actually never had Roscoe's as long as I've lived in California.
I got up and left.
Which one do you...
The one in
two
Inglewood.
of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Kail was in Inglewood.
That's where honestly, I fit right in.
I heard it's overrated, kind of.
Roscoe's.
Some people tell you it's overrated. Some people are like, oh my God, it's the best thing in the world.
I didn't even stay to order a drink. So I saw the menu. I was like, I'm out.
Kail's that person.
Walk up, get up, and leave?
Yeah, she'll just get up and leave.
I got Thai food.
I'm the person that I'm going to sit there and be like, I'm going to dread being there.
Yep.
But I'm just going to find something on the menu and be like,
That's me too. I can eat some of this.
Yeah, I can eat something here.
I'm that too.
Yeah. It's
I'll
the Virgo.
find something.
It's the Virgo, Okay, well, Jalen, tell us where we can find you on social
Instagram,
media.
all that
Add me at your boy JYABOYY_J. That's my Instagram.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me.
It's
been a blast. I appreciate everything.
All right, guys, I think that's all we have time for today. If you have not subscribed to us, you can do that by searching the Purple Podcast app on your iPhone, typing in Coffee Convos, click the 5th star, click subscribe, and you can also leave us a written review. We love to read those. We hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.
Peace.
This podcast is brought to you by Wave Podcast Network. Check out all of our shows, including the Brain Candy Podcast, I Don't Get It, Coffee Convos, and Let's Talk About It.